Wow. Matthews Matthews Lungu. Hi Matthews, how are you? Lazarus Kunsiji in the Brotherman Zabwino. Frank, watching you from Zambia. My niece today had a small problem. My niece went to Zambia to collect her visa. She wants to go to Turkey, and the visa application had to be done in Zambia. So she traveled to Zambia to collect her visa. And she was supposed to stay in Zambia for, I think, 2 days, if not 3 days. But at the visa office where they issue the visa, they were delaying, like they didn't open until yesterday when they gave her the visa. And they gave her the visa yesterday, Friday afternoon, and she couldn't travel back to Malawi Friday afternoon. So she got a bus today, Saturday morning, to travel from Zambia to go back to Lilongwe in Malawi. And somewhere before getting to Chipata, there is another place where there is like a border post where you have immigration officials from Zambia. And she got there with the bus, and they took her off the bus, and they checked her passport. They said, you have overstayed. And they took away her passport, and the bus left, literally, like the bus she was on left her there, and she was there. She didn't know what to do. The immigration people took her passport. They said, you have overstayed in Zambia with 1 day. And it wasn't her intention to overstay. She went there to collect a visa, but the visa office wasn't open. She's young. She traveled alone, and she was so scared. They took away her passport. They said, you're going to appear in court to answer the charges. So she called my sister, and she was crying. My sister picked up the phone and like, can you talk? And she was crying. Like, what happened? My sister was scared. Kuti chachitika ndiyani? Mwana chachitikira ndiyani? And she was crying. They managed to calm her down, like to say what happened. So she explained that I was on the bus, and now at this border they have taken me off the bus. They have taken my passport, and they said I overstayed, and now I must appear in court. Oh my God. And my sister started calling me, but unfortunately I wasn't online on WhatsApp. They're calling me using WhatsApp. Later on, when I saw the missed calls, I called back, and they told me everything. And we said, can we talk to the immigration people from Zambia, to talk to them, to say, the person is a Malawian, just came to Zambia to collect a visa and overstayed with 1 day. Are you really seriously taking her off the bus and taking her passport, saying she should go to court? A young girl? And the Zambian immigration people said, no, this charge, she's supposed to pay 3,000 Zambian kwacha. And we were like, okay, 3,000 Zambian kwacha. Okay, that's not a lot of money. That's 3,000. It's okay. So we asked, like, how much is that in Malawi kwacha? It turned out 3,000 Zambian kwacha. In Malawi kwacha, it's actually 600,000 kwacha. Come on, we're supposed to pay 600,000 kwacha for overstaying in Zambia 1 day. You travel to collect a passport. You're not even a trader. You're not even a tourist. You just traveled there to process a document, and you overstayed one day. And they're saying you have to pay 3,000 Zambian kwacha. In Malawi kwacha, that's 600,000. And you cannot have that money on the spot. And we try to negotiate with them, like what can we do? What can we do? This is a young girl. She must not stay there. She has to return to Malawi. And eventually they said, okay, you can give us 1,000. And we managed to pay 1,000 Zambian kwacha. And they released her passport. They released her. And she managed to catch another bus later. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, she just called me, kuti now wafika pa. Now she's waiting for buses to Lilongwe, Nchinji, from Chipata now. So now she's safely at Chipata. Sad, very sad that you have to experience this traveling between Malawi and Zambia. You overstayed in Zambia one day and you have to pay 3,000 Zambian kwacha because you overstayed in Zambia and you're Malawian crossing the border. Oh my God, oh my God. Paul Zimba, hi Paul Zimba, Ibrahim Kongozo, hi Ibrahim from Mozambique, Manuel Malunga, hi Manuel, this is my first time, enjoy your live streaming, thank you Manuel. Bernard Coombs, right here in Zambia, thank you very much Bernard, thank you all Zambian brothers and sisters following me. Ndangobwera kuti tijeze. That's Ibrahim from Ponela. I see you, Clear Black Teacher. I see you too, Ibrahim. Thank you very much for joining me. Tijeze. Hey, brother, the Black Teacher. Gracious Nyans here from Fatima. I'm officially addicted. Gracious, are you in Fatima? Come on, Gracious. You're supposed to be in the States. Hi, Gracious. Long time, my brother. Long time. You are my brother. I know you. Gracious. You are my brother. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much. Wilson Kalawa, thank you very much. Zomba, I will be in Zomba later this year. Hope we'll be able to see you guys in Zomba. Amini William, you missed our part, they say. You missed our part. Terrible. We have a lot to talk. Yes, we have a lot to talk. Guys, if you have any questions, bring them on. Then we can begin addressing your questions, whether it's about the news that's happening. I was checking the headlines around the world. News is Irani, nkhondo yaku Irani is being defiant. Iran is fighting. Irani yaponyanso mabomba ku Israeli. Lero Irani yapulitsa nditu ku Israeli. Irani yaponyanso mabomba ku Qatar, ku Doha kumeneku mamisa awiri apangidwa intercept ku Doha. Irani yaponyanso mabomba ku United Arab Emirates, ku UAE. Kumene kuso mamisa wapangidwa intercept and anagwera kumalo kumene kumasungidwa mafuta and kunayambika moto. There was fire nditu at some oil facilities in UAE. Irani sikuseka sikucheza yayi. Irani sikucheza. Black Teacher, I want to connect with you specifically. I don't know how to do it. Moses Kaliwo, where do you follow me? You have my Facebook or my TikTok? Hi, Black Teacher, it's me, Tom Ngombe from Lilongwe. I love you so much. This is account of my wife, Ruthie Nkwangwanya. Okay, Ruth Nkwangwanya is your wife, and you are Tom Ngombe. Thank you very much, Tom. Guys, I am planning on coming back to Malawi later this year. Timakala ndi summer holidays in July and August. So I probably, inshallah, I will be in Malawi August and July and August, and I would love to meet as much people as possible. Yeah. What will you think if USA wipe out the oil infrastructures of Iran, and Iran also wipe out all oil infrastructures in the Middle East? That can be a disaster, my friend. Bernard, that can be a disaster. It's going to affect even us in Africa. You know, all the oils that we use in Africa, majority of it come from the Middle East, come from the Gulf countries, right? And that would be a disaster. That would be the disaster, because those that have oil will only sell their oil to the highest bidder. And it means that supplying their oil to Europe, to America, to China, to Asia, to where there is a lot of money. And us in Africa will be left scrambling, like seriously. So I am praying that this war should come to an end. I'm praying that this war should come to an end. I don't want this war to escalate and become something serious. Guys, World War di mahemba George. World War di mahemba George. World War simango yamba kuti yayambiga baba, this is World War has started. No. World War starts slowly. One country attacks another country, they start fighting, and it escalates. Another country is forced to join. Another country is forced to join. And padagali banoba nkhondo ndizoopsa kuposa kalekale. It's no longer 1940. It's no longer 1930. The weapons that people use are more advanced now today. The weapons of war are more advanced. The devastation, the destruction is much more severe today than it was 1940. I'm telling you, 1940 soldiers were running outside with their guns, marching to another country, marching to another city. Nowadays, people have drones, people have fighter jets, people have all these kind of technologies that can destroy countries, that can destroy facilities, infrastructure, and everything. So it's scary, guys. Very, very scary. Ndikukamba mapazonena kuti I'm planning on coming to Malawi in July. This can only be possible if these wars stop. If these wars don't stop and they escalate, we don't even know if we would be able to fly again. I'm telling you. So let's hope that this does not escalate. Let's hope that Izizi Zita Pompano. Rapson, guys, Zabwino, I feel good when I hear updates without any bias. I said, I'm sorry. Rapson, thank you very much. Enough, bro. Yes, enough. Nesta, what do you think? Will the US really do what it says about sending troops and ships? What do you think Iran will retaliate? I made that video earlier on when I was talking about the Chags Island. The Chags, or the Charges Island, the one that is close to Iran, where 90% of Iran's oil is exported from the Chags Island. And I said that America might be targeting to land on this island. And landing on this island is going to be the way they landed in Venezuela. So they will come with these helicopters, a lot of helicopters with soldiers, and then they will parachute, or they will land on this island. On this island, the Chags Island, there is also military presence. Yeah, Iran. Iranian soldiers are there. They guard all the facilities. They have bases there. So last night, America bombed the military installations on the Chags Island. They did not bomb the oil infrastructure. There is a lot of oil infrastructure, but they didn't bomb that. They targeted the military installations on the island, and we think that the American soldiers might land on this island, because if they take over this island, it means they are controlling 90% of Iranian oil. Number one. Number two, they will also have access to the Strait of Hormuz, because right now the biggest problem is the Strait of Hormuz. Iran is not allowing any ships to pass the Strait of Hormuz. So America wants to take over this area and control this route. And it's not going to be easy. Like you asked, Udi, what do you think Iran will do? It's not going to be easy. It's very hard now to know what Iran can do, because most of the military sites, the military installations in Iran, honestly, they have been wiped out, most of them. Okay? But Iran is still firing missiles, is still firing drones and missiles. It seems that they have some underground, some safe places somewhere where they have these drones and missiles where they're firing from, it seems. But most of their bases, their navy, their ships, most of their ships have been wiped out. They have been bombed, they have been destroyed. Most of their planes, their air force, have been bombed, have been destroyed. Yes, now they're still firing missiles, they're still firing drones, but their military is not the way it was before. Yeah, so it's very difficult now to say, what are they going to do? Iran can surprise you, because nobody knows right now, Iran yatsalandijan. Right? We don't know, yatsalandijan. Or how much yatsalanazo. We don't know. Nobody knows. They are still firing 100 missiles a day, or dozens and dozens of missiles and drones a day. We still don't know how many they still have. Yeah. If American soldiers land on Iran, asirikali America kuti afike ku Iran, aphedwako ambiri, and it will not look good for Trump. Panopa aphedwa asirikali, kwafa asirikali pafupifupi 12, 11 if not 12, and kuti aphedwe asirikali afike 100, 200. It's going to be, it will not look good for America. And kuti ma aircraft carriers out abangidwe sink. Ndingonena kuti China ndi mbale wa Iran. China ndi mbale wa Iran, and China ngakhale ikunena kuti kukhale mtendere, nkhondo ithe kukhale mtendere, China ikufunisisa America itachita manyazi. Okay, ikufunisisa America itachitidwa embarrass. Okay, ikufunisisa nditu America mwina aircraft kali yake imozija itapangidwa destroy. Okay, that is normal. Okay, chifukwa China imaziwa kuti mdani wake wamkulu kwambiri ndi America. Okay, ndiye ngati ena ake timafana tinatake tingakwanise kumuchosa mapiko mdani wawo uja, they will be happy. Right? So you should expect kuti maiko ngati China and Russia akuyithandiza Irani kuyipasa ma intelligence komanso kuyipasanso upangiri komanso zida zina ndi zina za makono. You should expect that kuti China ikupereka nditu zida zina zake kuti tayesani ichi, tili ndi ichichi tayesani, endi ndikumapanga follow Chinese social media. Iran ikamapanga launch ma drones kapena ma missiles, or ma missiles a Iran akamapanga land, kuli ma China ena amene akumajambula ma video amene akumapanga share pa internet. Ukamaza iona video ija ukumaza da munthu amene wajambula video iyi, it seems like kuti anali pafupi ndi pamene ma missiles wamanyamuka. You understand? Munthu amene wapanga share video iyi anali pafupi ndi pamene ma missiles wamapakidwa launch. Meaning kuti there is some contact. It's either alipo machina amene ali konko ku Iraniko amene akwathandiza kuwapanga guide, kapena alipo amene ali nawo ma contacts amene ma Iranians akajambula okha akumatumizira, chifukwa akumakhala ma video ajonena kuti si anthu ojambulira kuchokera nyumba mwawo yaye, they were there mmene ma missiles wamadani amanyamuka, and akulankhula mu Chinese. That's the other thing. Mu video akupanga record video komanso akulankhulana mu Chinese. Akulankhulana like that, meaning they are there, they are recording ali pamene popo. Yeah, so I know later on things will come out. Later on things will come out. Yeah, guys. In Ndisaname, my mother is retiring as a primary school teacher. Ndiye ndiza amalilisi hotel zija. I feel bad and sorry for her because she loved and enjoyed her job. Cosmas Gondwe, why? What's the connection? What's the connection? Zamalilisi hotel tu zisaku zamalilisi hotel zingapange affect munthu amene akupanga retire chaka cha mawa kaya amene akupanga retire next year. It doesn't affect. Okay, the pension fund ili ndima trillions of money in their account panopa. Pension fund ili ndizima trillions. Okay, so kuti ndalama zawo zatha yani. Hey, don't be no. The payment of my pension now, it will be the same. No problem. It will be the same. It's going to be the same. Izizi zomanga mahotelo, kugula mahotelo, they are just investments. Chifukwa ali ndi ndalama zambirimbiri. Ndalama zambirimbiri zoti zimangokhala. Okay? So a pension fund, if they just keep their money ku bank, kumadikira ma bank interest, the inflation and devaluation, they will be losing money. So the best way is to invest their money. Okay? And akamapanga invest ndalama zija, akuyenera kupanga invest into zinthu zothandiza. Okay? The problem ndi amalilisi hotel investment ndiyo poira. Osati kuti awononga ndalama zawo zonse zatha. No, they still have their money. Ali ndalama zambirimbiri. Ali ndi ma trillion. Ali ndi ma trillion aliko. komano aononga about 190 billion kugulira hotelo ija, and they need to run the hotel kuti aipange bwinobwino izikhala profitable, izipanga ma profits, like that. So we are just saying kuti this is a bad decision mwaolowetsapo ndalama zambiri apapa. Komano sikuti pension fund ndalama zawo zatha. No, ndalama zilipo. Aliyense amene akupanga retire can get ndalama zawo. Ndalama za retirement ndizo zimakhala zambiri. Anthu amalandira ma 10 million, ma 20 million. Ndalama zake zimakhala zimenezo. Ma 20 million, ma 10 million, ma 50 million amene amankalandira ndalama masalari akuluakulu. And then amakhala ndi zija amapasa pang'ono, zina amalandira pamwezi, zinazo amasalandirano akamwalira kuperekano kwa ma anet ma zosalazo, like that. So people will get their money. It's not an excuse. How do you think if Iranians win this war, is it that we are predicting about the change of geopolitics that will bring on the new superpower? How do you... Irani, tikanena kuti Irani winning this war, we are not saying kuti Iran will become a superpower. Okay? Winning ya Irani, Ibrahim, winning ya Irani ndiyo nena kuti America akanika kuipanga defeat, akanika kusinthapo leadership. That's winning ya Iran. Koma Irani yaonongeka. Okay? Olunkondo itatha leloli kuti basi yonse yatha leloli. Irani Telani, mabomba amene agwa ku Telani aja, Telani yaonongeka. Okay? Abanga destroy almost any barracks yomwe mukuidziwa, abanga destroy infrastructure. Abanga destroy ma government buildings, any government building mene ili city center ija, abanga destroy city center ija, abanga destroy Capitol Hill yonse ija. So kuwina kwa Irani ndi tikungotanthauza kunena kuti America yakanika kukwaniritsa ma objectives awo aja amanena aja kuti tifuna tigwetse ulamuliro kubwera ulamuliro wina. Ndiye tikumati Irani iwina. Kuwina kwake nkumeneko. Koma osati kuti iwina kuti yoyo ikhala ndizida zamphamvu, ikhala ndiza chifukwa muganize navy yawo yonse awapulisira ma ships awo onse, ma vessels awo onse, awapulisira ndege zawo zonse. Olunkondo itatha leloli kuti muyuze Irani iguleso ndege zina, imangeso air force ina, imangeso navy ina, imangeso ma barracks ena, apangeso leadership ina. Ndizovuta. So ndufuna mungomvesa pamenepo kuti tikamati Irani iwina, kuwina kwake sikunena kuti ame yawina ndi mphamvu. Kuwina kwake tikunena kuti America mabwera kuti awamuchoseko mwakanika kuwachotsa. Komano atha kupeza kuti akanika kuwachotsa kuwasiya ali ngati Libya. Iran will need to rebuild. Ndi chimozimozi Russia ndi Ukraine today. Russia has been bombing Ukraine. Ukraine ma cities ngati achina Zaporizhia anapanga beni china chilichonse, palibepo, there is no single building yomwe sinapangidwepo bomb. Mukapita ku Lviv, mukapita ku Kyiv, kulibeko building yomwe sinapangidwepo bomb. Apanga bomb china chilichonse. Magetsi, infrastructure yachani zonse apanga bomb. Nkhondolo itatha leloli tinena kuti Russia yaluza. inakanika kuchosa ulamuliro wa ku Ukraine, koma it doesn't mean kuti Ukraine ija ikhala ili strong, no. Yeah, so I want you to understand that. About the geopolitics and the new order, the new world order yachitika kale, okay. After Second World War kunali Soviet Union, Russia, America ndi ku Europe ukuko. Ndi mayiko aku Europe osewa, UK, France, Italy, Germany osewa anapezeka kuti alowa mu NATO. And NATO yoseyi inapezeka kuti yapitano kumbali ya US. Ndi anakhala ngati kuti apanga chi alliance. Okay? So NATO, US ndi European countries wa apanga alliance. Ndani wamphamvu amene analiko outside NATO anali Russia basi. Okay? And over the years, Russia has become weaker chifukwa cha economy komanso population ya Russia yatsika kwambiri. And Russia is very vast. So they are struggling kuti apange develop dziko lonse bwinobwino. So Russia has become weaker a little bit kutengera nimene inalili kale ili mu Soviet Union. Now the new entrant amene wabwera bigger ndi China. So you can now count on China. Position ya China 1945 World War yatha, kenakano China no ndikusintha ndikubwera no the new republic ya China yapanopai, the People's Republic of China. From that time amanga ndikufika pamene ali pano. So this is the new boss in town is China. It's not Russia. And if America gets weaker, it's China that's going to come on top. It's not Russia. If America gets weaker, it's China that's going to take over. China poyamba inkanena kuti ndikuzeni America mu Chinese imachedwa kuti meiguo. Amene mmadziwa Chinese, America mu Chinese is called meiguo. In Chinese, America is meiguo. When I first came to China 16 years ago, ndikuphunzira mayina maiko, ndidadziwa kuti America is called meiguo. Ndinayamba kumvetsera Chinese television, Chinese TV, Chinese news every day. Every single day, you cannot listen to Chinese news osamvapo dzina loti meiguo. Every single day. Iwe kumachita kuti koma these people are so obsessed in America. They are so obsessed. They learn American history. They learn American geography. They know all the places in America. They teach their children about America. They know all the great American presidents. They know what they did. They know all the inventions from America. Who invented what? Who made what? They study America. Chinese people know America more than Americans know America. An average Chinese person knows America inside out. You understand? And these people have been going to America every year. Amadumiza students, maybe about 200,000 students going to America. High school, college, high school, post-grads, all these studying, finishing their studies, coming back. If you hear about sleeper agents or sleeper cells, pick 10 American boys or 10 American students, high school students, average, just pick random, pick 10 American students, ask them anything about China or the geography of China or the history of China. Ask them if they're going to tell you anything about China. They don't know anything. Go random high school in China, pick randomly 10 students, ask them about America. They will tell you in details. Study your enemy. Study your enemy. Keep him close. Study. Hey, amen. Robert Banda. Hi, Robert. Thank you very much. Manson Jailos. I just find it myself interesting to be here. Nice analysis, the black teacher. Thank you, Manson. I'm Maxwell Lloyd Piri, and I will support you. Keep it up, brother. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Soon I will be in Malawi. If you're in Malawi, I would be glad to meet people when I'm back in Malawi. Yeah. We were talking about pension fund. It's sad with the pension fund ku Malawi, my investments amene akuganiza kuti angamabange pension fund ija, they have money every month. Akwadula people contribute for pensions every month, so they have money, and they need to invest their money. And it's sad kuti my investments amene akuwaona ku Malawi ni my investments amahotelo. And Malawi, we are supposed to build factories. We are supposed to start manufacturing. If people have trillions of kwachas, trillions, right, in the bank accounts, why not build a fertilizer manufacturing plant? Why not build a factory to be making something? You're going to employ people, you're going to make something made in Malawi. You can pick something so small. Whether you're making food products, whether you do the Burkina Faso style. Burkina Faso is making tomato sauce, is making pasta, spaghetti, the pasta that they eat every day. They're making that. They're making canned fish. They are making processed all kinds of cooking oil. Why can't we do this if you have trillions and trillions? Why can't your investment be in manufacturing? Mukale ndi factory nditu chopanga zinthu nkumagulisa nkumazaza mu supermarket umo made in Malawi. And nkumanena kuti factory hii ndi ya pension fund. What's the obsession with the hotels? Ya kumanga hotel. Basi ngarani hotel. Yeah. Hi, I'm doing all right. Jay Banda from Zambia, Katete. Hi, Jay. Good guys, when you're traveling from Lilongwe to Zambia, after Chipata, there's another place where you have immigration. What's the name of that place? When you're traveling from Lilongwe to Lusaka, you pass Chipata. There is another place where you have like a border post where you have immigration people, the Zambian immigration people. What's the name of that town? Anybody who has traveled this route from Lilongwe, Nchinji, Chipata, going to Lusaka? I want to know the name of this place because that's where my niece was held today. It would be a pleasure to meet you. Ibrahim, are you in Malawi? Ibrahim Square, are you in Malawi? If you're in Malawi, where in Malawi? Jem Kunje, hi Jem. Ibrahim, where in Malawi? Jairo says the pension funds guys do not want to start from scratch. They want shortcuts, eh? They want shortcuts. But they can create more jobs. Imagine building a factory. You create more jobs. You grow the economy. You boost the economy. Mponera doa. Okay. I say, kumponera situation ili bwanji ya zomera, right? Nene kuti yani zakumunda this year. Chifukwa mvula, it seems mvula sinagwe bwino, makamaka ku central region. Mvula yachita njomba kwambiri. What's the situation in Mponera? Is it better there? Are you seeing crops? iPhone 11 from China to South Africa. iPhone 11 anasiya kupanga za nyowaned. So my iPhone 11 is nasidwa ningoti kuyambira iPhone 13, iPhone 14. Kuyambira iPhone 14, iPhone 13 anasiya kupanga za nyowani. So if you are buying any iPhone 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, XR, Chanchani, you should know that you are buying second-hand and refurbished. So iPhone 11 is cheap. iPhone 11 is cheap. It's just a cheap small phone anyway. Mwina ita kukala maybe ita mwina $200. The game $200. It might not be exactly, komano on average $200. Ibrahim, I'm waiting for yankhweti mundiyankhe kodi mvula yachita bwanji kudowa chimanga chikuoneka bwanji. I've been asking people about this kuti ndimve situation ya chimanga ya zomera za kumunda chaka chinochi. Ku Blantyre ku south uku mvula kukhala ngati inachitako bwino. Kulowa Shire mvula yavuta kwambiri, kunakhala nthawi kusagwa mvula sinagwe bwino kulowa Shire. Ku central region pali madera ena mvula sinagwe bwino. So I just want to know kumene muliko. Kenneth zabwino, I see you. I'm good, Kenneth. I see you. No, Mponera is better, and Madela Ena and Mera are really there. In fact, shortage of rain. Okay, Mponera is better. That's good. Good to hear that. Andrew Masingat. Andrew Masingat, are you related to Isaac Masingat? Are you related to Isaac Masingat? Or do you know Isaac Masingat? Black teacher, kodi Netanyahu is there? Netanyahu alipo. Netanyahu adati wamwalira waphedwa mudziwa. Mtsogoleri wa dziko, maliro a mtsogoleri wa dziko sangabisidwe mpaka kalekale. Maliro a mtsogoleri wa dziko sangabisidwe. Please. Ndudabo anthu mukulimbana nazo zimezo ndiko. Namva pena pake ukhangati Netanyahu waphedwa. Namva pena pake ukhangati Netanyahu wamwalira. Ndiye abisa mpaka lino. Olo ena akunena soza ayatola wanyowani, akuti ayatola wanyowani so wamwalira. Ndiye angabise mpaka lino. Why? of course mwina za ayatola ku Iran chifukwa choti bambo ake anaphedwa, so ndi transition period yoti iyeyo wangosankhidwa kumene sanakhale pampando kugwira pampando kugwira ntchito bwinobwino so ndizosiyana. Komano Netanyahu ndi prime minister. Ku Israeli kuli opposition party, kuli zipani zotsutsa boma zomwenso zimafuna mpando omwewo, ndiye akhale kuti Netanyahu waphedwa, a opposition onse aja otsutsa boma onse aja angokhala chete oti nawonso mpando wamaufuna. Again. Richard Hetekere. Hi, Richard. Esegakse, Malawi. Hello again. It's raining. Where are you? Sagakse, where are you? Mulikut. The rain is falling well, but whether it will affect the maize prices, I would rather wish the government set an average price that would benefit farmers. Network yanga inatawa. Limewe. Inde jemwali. Mwaswera bwanji. Sagakse says orange. It's good news. If you're expecting better yields, Kumponera, that's good news. That's very good news if you're expecting better yields, Kumponera. Network ya tower. What? Oh my God.